Hello. Hope everybody is doing great today. Thank you for watching today's video. If you happen to learn anything, make sure you throw a like and make sure you subscribe because I upload multiple times every single week and try to stay in touch with everything Pokemon, investing, collecting, and related to the overall market as a whole. Today, we are going to talk about some steps you could take to navigate in this crazy market and how you could be a successful Pokemon investor or collector. So, in a market that is heavily inflated, like this one we are in right now, where booster boxes, as soon as they hit pre-orders, they're already two times the market price or the retail price. Same with ETBs, same thing with booster bundles. Pretty much any product that you can get your hands on for MSRP is pretty much going to 2x immediately as soon as you make that purchase. As soon as you get it in your possession, the value of that product is already more than what you paid. And that is not completely healthy in a market, but that is what we are experiencing right now because the demand is just so high and the supply is just not meeting this demand. And we could see that with sealed products. We could see that with singles as well. And we are seeing heavy inflated prices with graded cards. I'm seeing a lot of PSA 10s that were on my watch list for eBay, that are on TCG Player, just literally skyrocketing in days. Sometimes it just takes a couple hours too. Like I'll go to bed and I'll wake up the next morning and I will see that this one card has just skyrocketed and pumped to the absolute moon. So it is kind of tough to navigate in a market that everything is so heavily inflated to the point where collectors and investors have to be very selective about the products that they get. Now, in the investing side of things, I was somebody who bought, anything that was in sight because anytime you see Pokemon cards out in the wild, you just feel that rush. Like you never see them anymore, so you're just like, I gotta buy right now. You do not need to buy right now unless you want to open them up for your own personal benefit for your collection, or if you do like whatnot rip and shipping or something like that. Then I don't really see the need to buy products like 3-pack blisters, like single booster packs, binder collections, poster collections for the most part. These smaller kind of boxes are not too relevant in the investing side of things. But as far as collecting, you kind of want to go for your lowest price per pack cost, and that's usually apparent in booster bundles and booster boxes. But with how heavily those things are inflated right now, unless you find it for retail price, you're going to be paying a lot more. So I think the overall theme of this tip that I'm giving out right here is to find something that has a good price per pack cost average. And also, if you are looking for something to invest in, then look for your higher ticket priced items, your elite trainer boxes, your ultra premium collections, and your booster boxes. Other than that, you're going to have your small outliers, like maybe a tin that contains like 3 packs of Evolving Skies in it. Or right now, the Victini boxes are kind of going crazy because you pretty much make half your money back as soon as you get the promo out of the box. So you'll find your sporadic little collection boxes or tins that'll do a little better than what most people would expect. But for the most part, you're going to want to stick with elite trainer boxes. You're going to want to stick with booster boxes and sometimes booster bundles, depending on the set. I'd say booster bundles are perfectly fine for your specialty sets, your prismatics, your shrouded fables, your 151s, but whenever it comes to booster bundles for Journey Together, Destined Rivals, you're not going to see as much growth with those as opposed to specialty sets that don't have a booster box. Now, I'm going to use some personal thoughts and examples, experiences, to kind of go into this next one, a lot of people do have that urge to open some packs. A lot of people really do enjoy the hobby. People really do like to collect Pokemon cards. So, if you happen to get this urge, what I like to do, and if you don't find anything out in the public for MSRP, like a couple single booster packs, or like I said, a 3 pack blister or a tin, those are the most common ones that I see out in the wild, then I think it might be a little bit okay to pay some market prices. Some things you can get a pretty decent deal on right now, like how we are seeing extreme reprints on Prismatic Evolutions, Elite Trainer boxes, the booster bundles, the surprise boxes. You can get 4 packs of Prismatic Evolutions in a surprise box. I've seen people in Discord groups selling them for $35 a piece, which is $10 over market price, but it's still less than the pack per price loose of Prismatic Evolutions. Surging Sparks has been getting an extreme reprint lately. A lot of people want to keep those Elite Trainer boxes, so they'll sell the booster bundles for super duper cheap. I believe they're going for about $33 right now, which really isn't bad at all for 6 packs. That's basically a little over retail price, probably like $5 over. So there's some opportunities to take advantage of these heavy reprints to open up some packs of some pretty good sets, honestly. And it seems like they do all these things in waves. So right now we're seeing a lot of Prismatic Evolutions and a lot of Surging Sparks, Elite Trainer boxes, and booster bundles. We're seeing a lot of Twilight Masquerade Elite Trainer boxes right now as well. You can actually pretty much get those for retail right now because they're restocking so heavily on Walmart, Target. I've yet to see any in person, but online you could kind of see these for basically retail price right now. So you do have options. You do have options to pretty much pay as close as you can to the actual MSRP and still have a chance to open up some packs or even have something to hold for multiple years down the line. And I'm sure it'll turn out to be a pretty decent investment. And that brings up a great point for investors. You are going to want to take advantage of these restocks because they only happen for limited times. I know that it seems like they are printing Prismatic to the freaking ground, but truly, every time they do return in stores to be restocked and sold for MSRP, they get bought up immediately. And you can see online that they're still being resold. And anytime you see these ETBs for under $100, they pretty much sell out so fast. I'd say within the first couple days of those restocks, whenever they hit under $100, the $90-$95 mark is when those ETBs start to fly. And right now we are seeing the regular ETBs for Prismatic already back at like $120. And the restock just happened, what, a week and a half ago? And it's crazy because it'll restock at Sam's Club, it'll restock at Costco, you'll see restocks online as well, and then they all sell out, and then the market price just continues to get pushed right back up. The singles, you'll see that the price is coming down because there's much more supply coming into the market, but the sealed products, people are ripping them open. People are selling them to investors who are going to keep them sealed for a long time. So what I'm really saying is take advantage of these restocks because they do happen for what seems like abundant amounts and for not too long. Truly, you'll see these restocks happen for a month, 2 months at this volume, and then they'll probably move on to another product. And we're just going to continue to see this cycle go, and the scarcity is going to remain the same because people are going to continue to open, people are going to continue to hold sealed, and then there's just the continuous market of product not being printed anymore, people wanting to open this product or own this product. So if they didn't take advantage of those restocks, they're going to have to go to the secondary market. And I am extremely, extremely excited to see what Mega Evolutions is going to do to the market because one, it is a base set, but two, it is a very, very, very good base set. It is probably the best base set that we have ever seen because it has the gold cards, monochrome kind of ultra super secret premium rarity cards. Yeah, haven't really seen that in a base set really at all. You also have the illustration rares, the special illustration rares. You have the mega cards. There's a lot to go into this base set, and it seems like the Pokemon Company is really improving every single set that has come out since the Scarlet and Violet era. I'd even argue since the Sword and Shield era. The rainbow cards were not cutting it. Here comes the trainer gallery. Okay, let's upgrade the trainer gallery to illustration and SIRs. And now we're going into the monochrome era, as well as having these full art illustration cards as well. So, man, I'm really excited to see what Mega Evolutions is going to do, especially with the booster box having a box topper as well, and the fact that it is a good promo. It is a Bulbasaur. It is a nostalgic Gen 1 Pokemon in a full art, and I'm pretty sure it's going to have a stamp because it's a box topper. I'm extremely excited to see what Mega Evolutions is going to do for the market. Everybody is going to hype the heck out of Phantasmal Flames. We've seen that drop. I don't even want to talk about that. The ETBs are not in my possession. I will never. Maybe I'll get them one day, but wow. Geez, that drop was trash. But I feel like everybody's going to be so focused on Phantasmal Flames that they're not going to be able to appreciate Mega Evolutions for everything that it offers and that it has. So maybe in the future, Mega Evolutions, the base set, might actually be pretty dang good. We just have to wait and see what it does for the market in the short term, and then we can see where it goes in the long term. Sorry, I just kind of rambled off for a minute about Megas because I'm really excited to see what that set has to offer, especially that it is releasing in like a week. But that's pretty much what I came to talk about in this video, was just a couple tips to help you succeed in your Pokemon journey for either collecting or investing. Buy the singles if you're collecting is really my moral of the story, because whew, packs are expensive. The singles are getting expensive, so just get the cards you want while you can. As far as investing goes, really anything that is a high ticket item, booster box, elite trainer box, sometimes even booster bundles, ultra premium collections as well. If you can get it for MSRP, then it is most likely going to be a great long term hold if you keep it sealed. But if you learned anything from today's video, make sure you guys leave a like. Make sure you subscribe to stay in touch with all these update market investing collecting videos. I try to do them multiple times a week, at least 3 times. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day.